Jazz Ensemble from South Windsor, Connecticut. Today we are competing in the middle school large ensemble category. We have prepared 3 selections for adjudication. The first chart is an arrangement of milestones, which will feature Caroline Jacobs on flute, Doug Singh on tenor saxophone, Sean Norcott on trumpet, and also Ben Bodek on trumpet. The second chart is a beautiful Latin chart entitled Another Story by Mike Tomorrow. This piece will feature Alyssa Nguyen on guitar and Bryce Hyman on tenor saxophone. Lastly, we will end our program with an arrangement of the Gordon Goodwin classic, The Jazz Plays, which will feature Rowan Cotton on the drums and Sanjay Rajan on the baritone saxophone. This is the second time our band has been fortunate enough to participate in this great festival. We are especially grateful that middle school ensembles are allowed to participate, and we look forward to making the trip back to the city of brotherly love in 2023.
And get some cheesesteaks. Right? Don't we want cheesesteaks? Yeah, we want cheesesteaks. Good morning. We hope you enjoy our performance. That was Mallory Mead, our jazz ensemble manager. Thank you, Mallory. One, two. Oh, 1, 2, 3. a quick switch of the drummers from righty to lefty or lefty to righty. I'm not really sure. Hold this for 1 second. quick drummer switch. One, two, 3, 4. Thank you very much. That last little chime you heard was the bell announcing that it's time for my students to go to class. Thank you very much, and we appreciate you listening to us.
Hello, Timothy Edwards Middle School. My name is Meredith Foreman, and I am one of the adjudicators for the National Jazz Festival. Now, before we get started, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on a wonderful and exciting performance. I was overjoyed to see so many students expressing themselves through the art of music. I can tell that all of you have a love for jazz and are committed to being the best you can be at this. Now, in this video, I will walk you through your shortest performance piece and comment on various themes that were consistent throughout your set. It is our hope that my comments, along with the other two judges' written comments, will provide you with a balanced perspective on different aspects of your performance. I hope these comments help to elevate your performance to the next level and validate the hard work you've done thus far. So, without further ado, let's get it started. Now, I'm going to share my screen so that we can follow along here, okay? Let's see here. All right, let's do this. What do you want to do with them? Do you want to let them grow or do you want to let them fade? Nice, all right. Oh, all right, so how about on that snare? A little dynamic. All right, maybe start it soft. Loud. Otherwise, they become a little bit less effective.
One last.
So I'm going to pause it there a little bit so we can talk. So in general, I loved it. It was a really awesome bossa piece, by the way. I love that tune. I love that arrangement. Very great choice from your conductor there. It's beautiful. When we're playing this bossa, as I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure that you are really embodying the feeling, the intent, and the style of the music, where it comes from, how the style is traditionally played. So in this particular piece, as I was saying, bossas are the ballad or the love song of Brazilian music, right? So you want to make sure that this whole thing just becomes a lot warmer, a lot more softs than louds in this particular piece. There should have been, but it feels like as if the band was pretty much playing mezzo forte to forte the entire time. So where are moments where we can create that softer dynamic on the dynamic end of the spectrum? Because right, dynamics are really this big broad spectrum of effect, right? So how many times we have to figure out we can add softer end of the dynamic spectrum, so then that way our louds are a lot more effective, and by default everything in between is a lot more effective. So when you start doing crescendos, it opens up like this, as opposed to if we're already starting here and then we try to open, there's only but a little bit of space to go, right? But if we start way down here and then we open up, there's a lot more space to go. So if you're a rhythm section player, your job is to make sure you support the band and give them the space that they need in order to make that happen. But you also don't want to just play soft the entire time, just like you don't want to play loudly the entire time in the rhythm section. You want to do everything that the band is doing. So if your conductor tells the band to get softer, even though he's not looking at you, you want to make sure that you do that as well, unless your conductor specifically tells you not to do that, right? Which is very rare. So if he tells the band to come down, you come down. And as he's telling the band to grow, you grow. The whole thing is going to elevate to a whole nother level. It's like we're talking about that professional stuff right now, right? So you want to make sure that you guys are being just as sensitive. Anytime there's a soloist happening, you want to make sure that backgrounds, the rhythm section has to come down so that you're just underneath that soloist, so that they are the more prominent voice in the sound spectrum and everybody else is supporting. That way, the person playing the solo doesn't have to worry about overblowing, going out of tune, or squeaking or anything. They can just focus on their ideas and they can focus on their beautiful tone, all of the things like that, okay? And also, soloists, very nice job in your entire set. I really appreciated the improvisation that I was hearing, the musical ideas, the rhythm ideas. I also really appreciated the way that you guys were able to transition from one style of music to the next. So continue working on all of these aspects, dynamics, making sure that the band is listening to each other, and always continue working on your articulations, because I feel that in jazz music, you can never over exaggerate enough. And actually in classical music or concert band music, you can never over exaggerate your articulations enough, really. All right. Same thing with dynamics. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now so I can get back to this main screen. And I would like to wish you guys the best of luck during the remainder of this festival season and for the remainder of the school year. So any more concerts you have coming up, I wish you guys all the best. Continue to play, continue to grow, and to nourish your talent, because you guys are super talented and you have a great director who's enthusiastic about this program and about this music and about bringing it to you guys. So make sure you give him that same energy back, all right? Enjoy the rest of your school year, and I wish you guys all the best. I'm going to hit this end button before I continue talking too long. All right, peace.